start today's Board of Works meeting, Wednesday, July 3rd, 10:17. We can start with bid proposals.
Good morning. I have two bid proposals here. The first one is from Reed Riley for the citywide street resurfacing and concrete repair program. I have a bid here from Reed Riley. Let's see what I can quickly. Just looking for the dollar amount here.
Should be tabbed in there.
I'm sorry?
It's tabbed in yellow.
Tabbed in yellow? Oh, okay, thank you. It's hiding here. Came off. Sorry, the tab came off. Was it? Let's see.
Should be towards the front.
It wasn't.
There'll be a table showing all the quantities.
Can he find us the
Yes.
quickly? Thank you. Okay,
It's right here.
thank you. Okay, so the total bid proposal is $6,605,369.50. And then the other one I have is from Walsh and Kelly. And then Walsh and Kelly's bid proposal is $5,987,753.50. I will make a motion to accept the bids for submission to Public Works for further review.
A second.
It's been moved and second. Are there any questions?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Claims, please.
Yes. First, I have a ratification of claims from July 2nd, and that's for the general fund for $1,880.56. Then I have approval for claims for this Friday, July the 5th, general fund of $200,781.69. Special revenue of $279,665.13. The special revenue is made up of Fund 205 Tourism Project, $2,632.80. Fund 213 ESG Shelters of $31,777.60. Fund 220 Protective Services, $1,368.25. Fund 222 Emergency Shelter, $2,507.70. Fund 223 Comp Court of $1,014.04. Fund 227 Law Enforcement Training, $100. Fund 229 Unsafe Building, $9,000. Fund 231 Local Road and Streets, $2,992.97. Fund 232 Motor Vehicle Highway, $40,579.72. Fund 240 Health and Human Services, $954.50. Fund 243 GHD rental, $182.24. Fund 250 Park Department, $130,330.99. Fund 254 Vehicle Auction, $1,445.58. Fund 261 Community Development, $41,000.74. Fund 707 Special Events, $3,170.53. Fund 826 Lakefront, $10,355. And the last special revenue fund is 849 Northwest Indiana Tobacco Grant of $252.47. Then I have the following funds also. Fund 212 Home Program, $3,429. Fund 216 Marquette Park, $8,977.55. Fund 224 Ambulance Non-Reverting of $23,235.50. Fund 279 Genesis Center Operating, $100. Fund 474 Redevelopment Non-Reverting, $4,792.50. Fund 702 is Fire Pension, $1,300. Fund 791 is the Self-Insurance, $19,546.65. Fund 816 is the Neighborhood Stabilization Program of $275.59. Fund the lead grant of $1,975. And the last fund is Fund 848, Healthy Start of $40. Total claims to be paid on Friday of $544,118.61. I make a motion to ratify and approve the claims as presented.
I second.
It's been moved and second. Are there any questions?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Correspondence and agreements. Correspondence from Public Works.
I have a permit request for soil borings and pavement cores for the Gary the Gary Stormwater Management District and GCON Professional Services for 20th place between Ellsworth and Taft. GCON Professional Services has requested a permit to perform the geotechnical investigation at the subject location, which is the 20th place between Ellsworth and Taft. This work is for proposed stormwater drainage improvements by the Gary Stormwater Management District. Traffic control plans have been submitted and are found to be acceptable. The work will take place on Monday, July 8th. If the board approves, we're recommending granting the Gary Stormwater Management District and GCON Professional Services a permit, contingent upon all requirements in the attached right-of-way permit requirements are followed, and GCON shall notify affected property owners, schools, police, fire, GBTC, and Board of Public Works. I'll make a motion to approve the permit contingent upon the two items in the letter.
I second.
It's been moved and second. Are there any questions?
Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Schilling, can you explain to us what will be done and what kind of traffic issues there will be with what is being asked to be done here?
Yeah, they have included a traffic control plan. Basically, they would just close a single lane, and then they have a truck-mounted drill where they drill a hole in the pavement, take the soil out, take it to the lab to be tested, and typically, if it's a street that's not going to be reconstructed, we make them fill it in with like a non-shrink concrete. But like in this case, since this is for a street reconstruction project, they'll just fill it with coal patch and be done with it because the street will be reconstructed later this year.
Cold patch
Yes.
and not hot patch?
No. Like I said, if it was somebody else, or if they weren't doing it, the reconstruction until next year, we like the non-shrink route, which is like a concrete, which is what the state requires also. That's actually in the requirements. I can make them do that. It's fully in the requirements to do that, so.
When you say the street will be reconstructed later in the year, do you know about what the time frame is?
I don't have the schedule from PSD.
So you're the engineer, I'm not. David, given that it's coal patch and the temporariness of coal patch, does it make sense to do that if we're talking about months from now? Because the coal patch will come up before that reconstruction will
Yeah,
happen.
it's a hole this big and it's sawed and drilled. It's not like it's a pothole where it's irregular and cracked and water can get in. I mean, it's a solid.
Okay.
I'm comfortable with it. I mean, that's industry standard. The concrete / grout is above and beyond, industry standard.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you.
There are no other questions?
No, ma'am.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Before we go on to B, the second bullet point of B, given our discussion yesterday, do we need to defer?
Yes.
Okay, if we can make a motion to.
Do you want to do that one in order, or do you want to do it now?
We can do Cooley first. and
Okay,
then,
we can do that, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead, I have that's the wrong one, sorry. Okay. Have a request here from the Law Department for ratification and approval of a contract with Cooley Video Production, Inc. Law Department has reviewed the attached contract with Cooley Video Production, Inc. for the video production services. The contractor will produce videos for various events sponsored by the city, including but not limited to National Night Out, ribbon cuttings, and the National League of Cities events. The contract will run from June 1st until December 31st, 2019. The contract shall not exceed $5,000. It does have the Freeze Committee approval, the QC 12 and 40 are attached. The term of the contract agrees, as does the compensation. The only thing is the vendor has not signed it. So, I guess I can make a motion contingent to approve the contract contingent that the contractor signs it, since we are ratifying, my motion is to ratify and approve the contract contingent upon the vendor signing the contract.
A second.
It's been moved and second. Are there any questions?
No.
I'm sorry. I've reached out to him to tell him to come and sign it today.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, we can go on to the amendment of the agenda.
Yes, there is, item on the agenda for the contract between the City of Gary and Curtis Whitaker and Company. I would like a motion to defer the contract.
Second.
It's been moved and second. Are there any questions?
No.
No.
All in favor to amend the agenda to defer the contract? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Correspondence from Planning and Redevelopment?
Yes, there is a revision to the previously approved transfer of properties. There has been a request made from redevelopment to defer this as well. So I make a motion to defer the transfer of properties.
Second.
It's been moved and second. Are there any questions?
No.
No.
All in favor to defer this correspondence?
Aye.
Aye.
Correspondence from Fire Department.
Yes, we have a request for approval of a mutual aid box alarm agreement between the Gary Fire Department and surrounding governmental units. The Law Department has reviewed the attached mutual aid box alarm agreement. The agreement is entered into pursuant to the Interlocal Cooperation Statute, Indiana Code 36-1-7-1. Under the agreement, GFD would assist other units in cases of emergency natural disasters and man-made disasters. Under the agreement, the city would provide personnel and equipment to perform functions outside the city's territory that will assist with emergencies in surrounding units. Chief Bradley stated that GFD has entered into these agreements in the past. The mutual aid box alarm system is actually a prearranged plan that is followed by all the signatories of the agreement. The agreement is reciprocal, and the city would also benefit from the agreement in case of an emergency. The agreement is in proper legal form and is sufficient to adequately protect the interests of the city of Gary. This mutual aid box agreement, there is no monetary value attached to it. So I will make a motion to approve the mutual aid box alarm agreement.
A second.
It's been moved and second. Are there any questions?
Yes, I was hoping that Deputy Chief Stanton could come and explain to us exactly what the agreement is, how it works, and what communities are involved, because the agreement doesn't really state who.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The mutual aid agreement, number one, it involves all the surrounding communities, specifically Lake County, Hammond, Maryville, Crown Point, Oakland, next station. Bill Timmer, Fire Chief of Highland, is the president of the maintenance for Lake County. And what it basically does, like it explained there in the opening statement, is that anytime a community become overwhelmed due to an emergency or disaster, the other communities will come in with extra resources to assist us in trying to mitigate the incident.
And if we go to their aid, it's at our cost. If they come to our aid, it's at their
No,
cost.
it is not, no cost to it, and also if they come to our aid and one of their members is injured or vice versa, it will fall on that unit's employer to be responsible for any injuries or insurance.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any unfinished business?
No.
No.
Any new business?
No.
No.
Public comment? Yes,
Madam
sir.
Chair. Yes, good morning,
Morning.
Board. Happy 4th of July holiday to you. I'd like to comment on two items. One, the citywide resurfacing program. We had two bids today. Reith Riley bid $6,605,000. Walsh Kelly bid $5,988,000. They were within 1/10. They were about 1/10 of 1% of each other. So I commend both contractors for their competitive bids. But I would want to mention that Reith Riley has uniformly provided our city with a unsatisfactory product, a product that has not held up, product that's been consistently late being delivered, and overall has shortchanged the city on the quality of their product. Well, I would commend Walsh and Kelly that comparing the two companies' product side by side, and you can do it in several locations in the city where their resurfacing projects are comparable immediately, you would find that the Walsh Kelly resurfacing holds up substantially better than the Reith Riley company's product. So I'm going to commend the companies for their competitive bid, but I'm going to expect that the Board of Public Works and Safety is going to not only award the contract to the lowest bidder, but also until Reith Riley can demonstrate that they provide a satisfactory product, we should look at them with a jaundiced eye and be very skeptical of any bid that they put in. I'd also like to commend the board for deferring the professional service contract between the city of Gary and Curtis Whitaker, particularly in light of the sale lease back debacle that is unfolding regarding the $40 million bond issue that Mr. Whitaker was very closely aligned with. Thank you.
Any other public comment?
No, thank you.
Okay, I just want to remind everybody about the Independence Day Parade this evening on Broadway, starting at 15th Avenue, going to 6th Avenue, and the subsequent fireworks at dusk. The fireworks will be launched from the Railcat Stadium. We won't be inside the Railcat Stadium, but if you congregate around the Railcat Stadium, you'll have a great view of the fireworks this evening. Happy holiday to everybody. Please have a safe holiday. Thank you.
Thank you.
Here's the motion to.
Oh, motion to adjourn?
A second.
It's been moved and second. The meeting is adjourned.